Well, we have a very, very interesting pattern for you today. This is a knitted square called daisy chain, and this is the square we'll be working on. It kind of looks like a crochet square, which makes it interesting. This, I think, looks like a very crocheted stitch, although this is a classic knitted stitch, stockinette, but this entire square is knitted, and I'm going to show you how to make it. It's got some very unusual techniques. I'm in the middle of one row. I'm working the first part of this cluster, and at this point in the pattern I need to knit one, and then I knit the next stitch, but I wrap the yarn 3 times and then complete the stitch. I need to make 5 of those. So when you wrap the yarn, you sort of need to hold it down with your finger to keep it in place. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you'll have all of those extra loops on the needle. Then you knit 1 to finish the row. You knit 3. Now I'll show you how to work back on the wrong side of that and see the really interesting thing that happens with this stitch. So after we turn to work the wrong side row, we start with a knit 3. And now we're back into our pattern repeat. So we knit 1, then we work a cluster stitch. To do that, keep the yarn in front, you slip 5, but you let those extra stitches drop, those extra wraps from when you wrap the yarn 3 times around the needle. So you slip the stitch, let the extra wraps fall off, and we'll do that for all 5 of those extra wrapped stitches that we made. So let's see, do I have 5 there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I move the yarn to the back, slip all of those stitches back to my left hand needle, one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Move the yarn to the front, slip them back to the right hand needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I'll repeat that again. Move the yarn to the back, slip them all. You can actually kind of slip them all at once if you get your needle in there. Move the yarn to the front, slip them back, then we knit 1 stitch. Now that completes the cluster, and as you see, it makes these wrapped stitches that we see here. So all of that moving the yarn to the front and the back, slipping back and forth, creates this kind of wrappy, unusual stitch with these long stitches at the top and bottom. So it's a really fun, interesting stitch. I think it has a very old-fashioned retro look, and it's going to be a great addition to our sampler afghan. I hope you have fun working on this one.